Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
I'm the owner of the Barber Collection. I have two locations. I have one in Katy, and I have one on Westheimer in the West Chase A-Leaf area. Man, I've been cutting hair since I was a kid, man, from like 11, 12 years old. I grew up in a barbershop atmosphere, man. I also come from a very large family. What I noticed about the hair industry is a lot of things changed. So I feel like the country club, the mentorship, the big brother stuff that you get from the shops, like, you know, learning from your peers and your elders, and you know, everybody else's trials and tribulations. That went away when everybody started booking appointments. So I started my podcast to be able to kind of still have that feeling toward, you know what I'm saying, the industry, and being able to, like, you know, give gems to everybody, you know what I'm saying, being able to shine, still network. So I kind of do that feeling just, you know what I'm saying, through the podcast. And so a lot of times I'll mic up my clients, you know what I'm saying, so they can kind of, you know, let people know about, you know, the things that they had to offer, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So the name of the podcast is called Drop the Mic Podcast. Okay. It's a brand new podcast. I just started off. So, you know, my co-host, me and her, we try to, you know, like she said, bounce off each other, and kind of still bring that back to the barbershop and the salon, you know what I'm saying, the hair salons industry, you know what I'm saying. So that's just where I'm at with it, you know what I'm saying. I do a lot of mentorship too. I do a lot of coaching. So I just feel like maybe we can reach the kids like that.
Right. I want to say this, man. I believe that's a beautiful idea. I know Murder One can attest to this, because like when we was kids, it was like we went to the barbershop and you got all kind of game from the old school dudes on kind of like how to cheat. Like on your cheek, like kind of
in a good way.
Yeah, like everything in the barbershop. You don't leave the barbershop like it's you, and then you know the old school. They'll talk over our head to where you know you be sitting there like, what the hell are they talking about? You know, they'll get that old school conversation to where we couldn't understand as the young dudes getting a hat. So that really is missing, and it really
and
is.
The connection we used to have in hair salons, barbershops. We just missing that connection. I feel like it's in the world, but that's on a whole nother note.
Okay.
Where people kind of don't see people no more.
I think we losing the youth like that, man, because, you know, the barbershops and the hair salons are like the pillars of the community for the black community. You know, we don't have country clubs, so that is our country club. So I just, you know, I see it as that. So, like, you know, like today I mic'd up one of my young clients. He's a streamer, and he does a lot of clips, and he was a little frustrated today because he said he was arguing with his mom about, you know, her understanding what he got going on. He said he making money off of it. She don't see it that way and things like that. But he's doing very well with it. So it's just a way for us to still connect, because